The videos on my site. I just like to ask that because I answer all these questions on my site like many times. So I hate it. Uh, I mean, I'm happy to answer the questions. I just want to make sure you like did some research on the company.
Um, I might have, but if I did, I definitely forgot. So I'm not gonna even.
Awesome. So tell me, man, where are you at currently? Like, what do you do at the moment?
Colorado Springs, and I'm just an owner operator.
Oh, you have a fleet yourself?
No, I have one truck.
You have one truck. Got it. So yeah, man. Basically, what our model is our company's alldone.consulting.com. In the past almost 3 years now, I've had over 100 people invest into 12 different business models, from e-commerce to property management to cryptocurrency and digital marketing and everything in between. We recently started the funnel for trucking automation, where we provide retail investors, with the ability to buy into a fleet without them doing any work. So they simply invest anywhere from $35,000 to $50,000, and then they get access to 25% of the net profit of one truck for 3 years. The person gets started. Every 60 days, we use our website to fundraise, and then we buy trucks in bulk for fleets that want to scale. And then we let the fleet run the truck for 60 days so they can save for expenses, and then they start paying out the investor 25% of the net profit for 3 years. So your options are, you can either be an investor and get 25% net of someone else's fleet, or you could be one of the fleets that we're sending investors to. And obviously, you just need to be in position to hire more drivers and accept more trucks. So that's the overview. Yeah. So happy to answer your questions.
So basically, if I just be an investor, I don't do anything. Pretty much.
Yeah, if you're an investor, you don't do anything. It's a completely hands-free. Like, you are in the trucking industry, so you understand, right? So if you give me 35K and I give it to a guy that's got 150 trucks, right, and he's got a waiting list of 40 drivers, then we just put another truck on the road, and then you get 25% of that. You don't do anything. We report to you every
So what is 25% of 35K?
25% of the truck, what it's producing, would be about, what we've seen would be about 3,000 to 5,000 a month net.
So it sounds like you can make more if you are the investor and you own your own fleet, right? So
Yeah, well, obviously, if you make your own fleet, now I'm sending you the investors 35K. It's just like, are you in position to handle 12 trucks in 6 months and like manage that, and obviously the liability that comes with it. Obviously, that's a way bigger return on investment. So like, it would be the same amount. Like, you're investing like 25, 30K for us to set up a funnel for us to do the investors. The difference is the investor's making like 35K a month. You'd be making like $2,000, $3,000 a day over 100 days. Like I said, it just comes down to, if I give you $250,000, $500,000, like, what would you do with it? Like, can you get more trucks on the road? Can you manage them? Because I have got investors that need to be paid back. So we can't do it. Because like, we have investors to pay back. Like, that money I'm giving you, they're gonna want the deal that I just offered you. They're gonna want, I give Ryan money, and in 120 days I start getting 25% net. So is your fleet in position to do that? Like, if I sent you 250K, like, how many trucks can you get on the road making money?
So basically, you guys wouldn't accept nothing less than like 100 trucks, huh?
What do you mean?
Like, if you gave me the opportunity to put trucks on the road, and I put like only 3 trucks on the road.
No. You don't have to do that. It wouldn't have to be 100. We're probably where we're starting off is, we want to max it out where everyone's getting like 10 or 12 trucks, and then we want to see you guys actually run them. Because like I said, it's liability on me. Like, I got investors coming to my site. So if I give it to you and you can't get the trucks on the road making money, then I'm going to have to refund them.
Yeah. and then that puts me in debt.
Yeah, it puts you. It's so like I said, it's like so like I said, the options are you can just get 25% net of someone else's thing. You're just making 5K a month, no liability, no stress. The other one is 25K. We send investors to you. Now, like we can turn 25K into 300K by the end of the year, and you can be making whatever you're making. I mean, those numbers are what you're in your head is just like obviously it's the liability. So this comes down to what are you in a position to take on? If it was like I said, if you wanted another 4 trucks, you give us 25K in 4-6 months, like you're gonna have money for 4 trucks. Yes. So if you're in position to do that, then the price would be just 25,000, and then I could just show like literally all you're doing is that 25K goes to generate more of these leads, right? So if you want to log in, I can show you where the leads are coming from. They're coming from the franchise site. They go through my website. I've got videos that explain the offer on how they can get in for the 25%. And I can just show you the process of this. I've done this over 100 times for, like I said, other industries, Amazon, eBay, Shopify, Uber, Airbnb, Bitcoin. So it's like I know how to get people to invest into things, and this trucking thing is going to be my most successful funnel because this one I don't have to rely on one business. There's like, as you know, many independent owner operators that I can help. There's literally hundreds of people like you that I could do this for. So like this is my like golden grass. This is my retirement plan. Like I'm gonna be the guy to teach 100 salespeople how they can do what I'm doing. It's really a simple concept. You get an investor, they put money for an 18-wheeler, you manage it, you make money. Like everybody wins.
And so
right. Everybody wins.
It's only 18-wheelers?
Well, no, it doesn't. I don't care what you're doing. My thing is my service to you is I could fundraise for your company. You just show me that your company, like your one truck, is making money. Obviously, you have to show us that you can run the business. Obviously, I can fundraise for a startup too. It's just I prefer not to do that because more liability on me. So you show us that you're making the money. I send you the contract on what it is. It's 25,000. I use that money. I send that directly into the marketing for the website that's currently working. I can, like I said, you can log in and I can show you my emails of like investors coming in every single day, like all night, saying, I want to know what this trucking automation thing is, Ryan. I got 150K, pitch me. Right? And then Jared emails them. We call them. We're like, hey, Frank, like I saw you had 150K and you're in Idaho and you want to know about trucking automation. We take them through the pitch. So the cost of the current leads is about like $45 right now. So that's why like 25K to me, dude, that's 500 investors. Like that's worth millions to me. And that's why I'll put on contract that you're minimum going to get at least 100K. Like you could like take me to court. Give me 25, 6 months, you're getting 100 grand minimum. But you should expect to see anywhere from a 10 to 30x on that 25K based upon what I've done in my previous case studies, which would be, like I said, anywhere from 250 to like 500,000, 750 is realistic.
So it sounds like for me, if I knew 10 drivers for sure, I would probably want to go that route.
Yeah, that's the only thing is like do you have the drivers waiting for a job? Like, so like the one guy, he's got 45 drivers waiting. So for him to give me money for this, that's like a no-brainer. Like, it's like I'm gonna add like another 300, 400K a month to his income. You know what I mean? Like for a one-time investment.
I know about 3 people.
Well, 3 people, that's still what I would say. Like, here's how it could work is you give us the 25, you got those 3, we can fill those 3 up for you. Like in 60 to 90 days, I can get those guys a truck, like ASAP, if not sooner. And then from there, I can just give you more money, and then we could just invest into like a driver recruiting funnel where we start finding the drivers. I mean, that's how we can be helping the fleet. I mean, because there's different companies that do that for a service, like where you just pay them, be like, where are the drivers? Like,
So you pay people to find.
Yeah, like there's marketing companies. There's marketing companies that like know as soon as the driver graduates, like he got his CDL. Like there's people, boom, got that data. Like call them, right? Stuff like that.
And so and you only deal with CDL drivers, basically.
Yeah, they have to be. I mean, I don't care how you guys run your business. I really don't. I just care that I'm the guy. I know how to like I said, my website is averaging $6,000 a day. If you give me money for my website, then I can give you money for your business. Like I don't care what you do. Like just don't screw my investors over. That's literally it.
Like with me, I don't have my CDL.
Yeah. No, I don't care about what it is as long as you're producing income.
4,000 a week.
Yeah, as long as you're producing income, man, you got the numbers. I could care less. So, like I said, the offer, I made it to 5 fleets, 25,000, and then, like I said, I'm offering to give you minimum 100K in 6 months. Max is you'd be getting max 12 trucks off of that one-time investment.
Oh, that sounds so lovely. I wish I knew 12 people. God.
Well, dude, but I mean, like, you don't have to.
I'm gonna just have to invest. I think that's probably the best at this point.
That's it, bro. I'm telling you, like, we have like 5 fleets that are all like looking at it, and I'm like, guys, like, you do your research on me. I send you my bank statement. I've been doing this for 3 years. Like, there's like, right, there's 2 pitches, right? There's one to the investor, and then there's one to the guy that I'm fundraising for. There's no like question, like, can Ryan sell? Can Ryan get investors? Like, I've got all the proof in the world that when people give me money for leads, I call them and I close them. I like can literally I can send you all the contracts, all the bank statements, everything, and I can get you on the phone with 50 people that'd be like, yes, I've sent Ryan money for something. So there's no question on like, can I deliver on? It sounds too good to be true, but like, if you knew how these numbers work, like you go to the franchise ops site, you can do it yourself. I can show you. Go to the franchise site, you buy the leads. It's $45 a lead. They're gonna click on it, and then the thing is, like, you could do it. It's just you're not gonna be nearly as good at closing as me because this is what I do for a living. I've done it over 100 times. It's like I know how to call. I've had this conversation with a complete stranger like yourself. This call is recorded. And then I send you the information, and I follow up with you in a week, and then you send me $25,000. Like that's like I've done that over 100 times for like 12 different companies. And like I said, now I'm like launching a training program to like replicate myself 100 times. That's why I record every single call. So you can see all these recorded calls, and you can see me closing people, and be like, yeah, Ryan's a good closer. And you can check my bank statements. So I would say really the next steps for you is, man, like I said, this is like the most cut forward deal. Like I said, 5 trucking fleets. They give me 25K. I want to raise money for 65 trucks before we take on any more fleets. I want to make sure you guys are all good. You guys filled out your 10 spots. My clients are happy. 65 trucks. That's like 3-4 million. And I can do that. Like if with 125,000, yeah, I can do 3-4 million in like 4-6 months. So what I'll do is email you everything. We got the due diligence, which is like a spreadsheet of references. We got all my bank statements from when I started my company. I'll send you the agreement. The email, the subject will be how to scale your fleet without calling investors is the name of the email. How to scale your fleet without calling investors. So I'll send you that. And when would be a good time for you to follow up after you had a chance to actually digest the information? We can do a video call. Actually, next week we're going to Cancun for a sales retreat where I'm training my team. So we can meet next week, and you'll see my sales guys, and then I can take you through the presentation on exactly how it's working and everything. When would be a good time for you to do that?
We can do next Friday.
Yeah, you want to do the same time, just lock it in same. That's usually how we do it. We're just like, look, man, this is what it is. Here's all the info. Let's talk same time next Friday, and then you say yes or no. I'm the guy on YouTube. Right. I'm Ryan Morgan. Yeah, like a month from now, I'm not making these phone calls anymore. So like, that's why I'm like very, very, very direct. It's like, you let me know if you want to do this a week from now. If not, then Jared and Jabali will follow up with you, and then that's it. Because like I'm about to have so much shit on my plate. I can't follow up with people. So
that makes sense.
I can't, dude. I've literally like 3,000 numbers of people that have applied for stuff, and like I said, now my job is how do I train Jared and Jabali to sign you up in a week without me having to do it? So, because I've done it 100 times and I've got proof of it. So, let's talk exact same time next week. I'll send you everything that you need. Do you have a Facebook, sir?
I don't have a Facebook or
No.
nothing.
No. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, like, so that's just because like you've seen the YouTube. That's just another way for you to do due diligence on me, is because there's like a lot of content that I've been posting in there. But don't worry about it. We'll send you some information in the meantime, and we'll just lock you in for the exact same time next week. Jared will be on the call with me, and we'll just, if you could, just please be in front of a computer. That way I can show you everything tangibly that you need to see to feel comfortable moving forward.
Now, last question.
Yes, sir.
Can this bring me generational wealth
Yes.
in 10 years' time?
I mean, I feel like spending $25K and getting $250,000 is generational wealth. I mean that's not generational wealth, but that's like income bracket changing wealth. And if you can change your tax bracket, then you can create generational wealth, in my opinion.
So you've been doing this about
3 years. So in February, it'll be like I've been calling people for 3 full years in February. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And this is your number?
Yes, sir. This is my cell phone. My name is Ryan Morgan. The company's alldoneconsulting.com. I will shoot you a text to confirm, and I'll send you the email with everything. But in terms of generational wealth, yes, man, I'm going to create more millionaires than most people in human history. Because I also have a...
So, like, for instance, I guess I'm going to start off an investor. And then can I, like, jump into the spaceship after I get doing after I do the investment stuff?
Sure. You can do what you want. Like I said, in terms of the fleet thing, it is, like I said, right now we're limiting to 5 fleets that give me the 25. Then we're going to close those doors until we get 65, and then we'll open those doors again. I can't tell you if that's going to be the same offer. It probably won't make sense for me to do it for 25K at that point, because it would be like, look, I made these people fucking millionaires. Huh?
How much is 5 fleets?
No, I'm saying I'm limiting the offer to 5 fleets that you can give me 25K, and I'm going to turn around and give you $250,000, $500,000. That's like an offer for 5 clients. So if you want, I'm saying if you wanted to just be an investor, that's fine. I'm just saying when you decide to want to be the fleets, I can't guarantee you that it's going to be available for 25K in 6 months. Because when I produce those results for 5 fleets and I raise money for 65 trucks and I turn 125 to 3 million, why would I do it for 25? It'd be like, hey, if you're a fleet, you want fundraising, give me 125, give me 150. I mean, at that point, I would just be helping you out if I did it for 25, because I have the proof that I already did it. So that's where I'm coming from. Like I said, at that point, I'm not going to be in sales mode anymore. Like, I'm going to be just investing and stuff. So it's really up to you, man. I'm completely indifferent.
Investment will bring me $3,000 a month.
Yeah, so that's the difference. Like I said, the investor model, 35K. It's actually more expensive. 35K to make about $3,000 to $5,000 a month. The fleet package, 25K to get you $250,000, $500,000. But like I said, you have, as we mentioned, you need to be putting butts in the seats, or it's not going to work.
So is it 35K one time, or is it 35K?
One time.
Okay.
One.
You get $3,000 to $5,000 a month.
$3,000 to $5,000 a month for 3 years, starting after 120 days.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably the route I'm going to take.
Okay.
Right now.
Understood, man. Yeah, like, hey, not everyone, like, liability is a serious thing, dude. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Liability is a serious thing. Some people like want to just be able to have money coming in and go to sleep at night. Me, I'm willing to take the risk.
All right, I'm gonna call my homeboy and see if he would want to do the 25K for 5 fleets with me. If he says yes, I'll call you right back and change it up.
No worries, man. I'll send you both emails. Take your time. Like, you got a full week to think about it, and let's just talk same time next week. I'll lock it in, put it on the calendar.
Because that's 65 trucks, like you said, right?
No. So what I'm saying is 65 is what I'm going, like, I'm making the offer to 5 fleets, and then each one I'm saying I'm going to get you guys like 10 to 12 trucks, about like 60 trucks. And then I'm closing that offer because I want each one of those 5 fleets to get their 10 trucks. So I'm not going to just like take on more and more and more fleets. I'm going to make sure that each get 10, and then each one of those 10 are satisfied and they're getting the results. That's when I'll open it up again to more trucking fleets that are like, hey, do you want this service? This is what I did for 5 people. Does that make sense? Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yes, sir. Okay, awesome. I really do appreciate your interest in the company. I'll lock you in for the exact same time next week. My name is Ryan Morgan. Our company is alldoneconsulting.com, and I hope you have a great day, sir.
All right, thank you.
Take care. It's all done. I'm the fucking greatest.